Hi everyone, it's Justine. This video is about how to turn an outfit that's classic, expected, safe into something that's more original, creative, more personal. It's about taking basic pieces and styling them in new ways. I will show you concrete examples so that you can see before and after. And one note before we start, there's absolutely nothing wrong about dressing in a classic way, absolutely not. But if you know how to switch things up a little bit, how to create more combinations with the same amount of pieces, then you get a lot more wear out of each garment in your wardrobe. That's why I do think it is a very useful exercise. Let's go. First, white button-up shirt. The most classic piece in a wardrobe is probably a white button-up shirt. If it's well-ironed and crisp, it looks very chic, but also a bit formal. So how to make it a little bit more relaxed while still keeping it chic and elegant? The most common way of wearing a white shirt is as part of an office look, paired with business trousers. Something in thick gabardine or in tweed, fly front, side pockets, belt loops, crease down each leg, solid color. To switch things up a little bit, I would wear that shirt with a dressed up skirt, something that hugs your hips a little bit, below the knee length, very chic, a dramatic ruffle or a design element like that, and a bright color or a pattern. I would also roll up the sleeve to about halfway between the wrist and the elbow to show off a nice watch and some bracelets, for instance. This look is still very much office-like and totally serious, but now I'm the original person among all the suit wearers. Second, a pair of boyfriend jeans. Boyfriend jeans are probably, surely, the most comfy type of jeans. For me, they call for a very, very casual look, and they can be used pretty much as jogging pants. The obvious shoe choice for boyfriend jeans would be a pair of leisure sneakers in any material, neutral or colorful. But to spice it up, I would replace the sneakers by jeweled sandals. Flat or with heels, doesn't matter, but very feminine, that's for sure. I feel it gives a great contrast, and it is a surprising element. Suddenly your jeans can be worn to meetings and they don't look like I didn't want to get dressed today at all anymore. Third, white chino pants. That's the official thing on the French coast in summer when you want to play it casual but chic. White chino pants, moccasins, probably a navy blue blazer, normally worn over a shirt or a flowy t-shirt. Well, I would replace the blazer with an elegant draped type of top. If you go for one that really is sophisticated and well-made, you don't need a blazer to look chic, and you're sparing one layer. Actually, chino pants and a blazer are also something you would see on the German seaside up north. Fourth, the little black dress. A well-fitted little black dress is usually your best pick for an evening when you don't want to wear a cocktail dress. The classic way is to add a pearl necklace to it. Think Chanel and all the elegant Paris bourgeoisie. But to give yourself a bit more of a bohème look, a bit more artistic, I like to wear a net neck and or colorful statement necklace instead of the pearls. This way you look more rive gauche and less rive droite of the Seine River in Paris, and that matters. Fifth, a sequin skirt. A sequin skirt means party time, any occasion. I'd say it's almost a basic to have in a wardrobe, really. Normally it's worn together with shiny, embellished or jeweled high heels, because that's the chance to get some use out of a pair of bling bling shoes, isn't it? I wear my sequin skirt with the most minimalistic flat sandals I have, and I think the contrast obtained is extremely sophisticated. My sequin skirt, my favorite one, is dark blue, medium blue and white. My minimalist sandals are white. I think the combination is on point. Number 6, a jersey skirt. A simple, comfortable skirt calls for simple, comfortable shoes. Typically a pair of flats, like ballerinas, or soft sandals with the proper sole. So I take it in another direction and put on hard boots instead, with buckles and everything. Either in the color of the skirt or black, because black always works. Now this look is maybe not for everyone, but it will surely give you an edge and polarize a bit. Polarizing is a good thing to look for when choosing an outfit because it means personality and individuality. Number 7, a pencil skirt. There probably isn't a garment any more essentially feminine than a pencil skirt. And you often see pencil skirts worn with strappy sandals, usually high heels. And it's not exactly super comfortable or practical. So I would switch the shoes and go for flats instead. Or platform shoes, like the Stella McCartney ones. They're clearly office appropriate, just with a twist. Oxfords, with or without platform. Great choice. Number 8, tailored shorts. We see more and more tailored shorts being worn instead of dressed up skirts also at the office. It gives us one more option in terms of wardrobe, so I think it's excellent. But it doesn't mean that we must wear heels with them in order to be dressed up enough, if you see what I mean. A pair of clean monochromatic sneakers is a good match too, and personally, I choose flats over heels anytime if I'm to spend a full day at the office. Tailored shorts are originally a trend coming from the runways, and so I'm super happy to see them slowly moving on to also being street appropriate. In the end, styling an outfit in an original way means that I'm not going for the obvious combinations. Instead, I take more time, I find further options, and then I pick one of those options. How would you style the 8 basic pieces, basic items that I mentioned in this video? Did you enjoy the video? When shopping for clothes this fall, ask yourself, in how many different ways can I style this one garment that I'm about to buy together with things that I already own? It's the guiding principle behind the whole concept of capsule wardrobe. If you're interested in learning more about that, I have a full video series on how to build a capsule wardrobe. I will link it here in the corner, a little iCard, and down below in the description for you. I will see you next week for a new video, and until then, take care. Bye.